Okay. So for those of you watching this on replay, first of all, sorry the lighting's weird in here. I have to have my computer plugged in, so I can't change it. So disregard. And I'm being quiet because Oakland is still asleep. So we did our positive morning affirmations. We did our morning yoga. I've already done my journaling for the morning and read for 45 minutes. I'm really, really excited about this new book that we're reading and going to be discussing tonight. I'm going to put a reminder on the push page as well when I put that up today. But please, please, please do not forget to have read all the way through chapter 1. So we will be doing short increments. So I'll give you the new homework assignment and what we're going to be reading through this week tonight on our team call. But for now, read through chapter 1. If you don't have the book yet, I highly suggest texting me as soon as possible so that we can get your hands on that. It's really good. And I want you to come prepared with notes that you have taken from it and have at least one thing to share. Even if you're not comfortable unmuting yourself and talking in front of everybody, putting something in the chat. Okay, so it's going to be one or the other. I really want full participation from everyone. I know it seems stupid and elementary with book club status, but I promise that it will be totally worth it. So I'm going to read our 100 Days to Brave today, and then we're just going to get going right into a power hour. Whoever I have help put the post up for me today for the push will also be going live with a tip for the day. So, P.S. if you have not watched the recording from last night's training yet, it was fire. Okay, probably one of the best Zooms that we've ever done. So it's definitely a must watch. And that was on one. Okay. Be generous with your money. No one can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and money. I will never forget the tsunami that hit Southeast Asia in 2004. I was a teacher at the time, and we were out for school for Christmas break. When we returned, the students in my class had many questions and a desire to do something to help. Through the Red Cross, we found that we could donate money to provide shelter and food. I do not support Red Cross, but I'll keep reading. So we started a change drive. Kids from all over our school would bring change and drop it in a jar. On Fridays, we would bring the jar to our room and pour the money out onto the floor. One table of students collected quarters, another dimes, another nickels, and another pennies. And then they would roll the coins. Would you believe that in a single month we raised more than $1,000? And not 1 cent was pocketed by my students. We were able to provide more than 20 family-sized tents for people in Asia. When the change drive began, I would not have believed that we would have that outcome, especially when 25 fifth graders were leading the charge. But with their sweet hands, they collected change, rolled coins, and wrote notes to send home to parents all over our school. They were servants, and God was honored by their offering. Jesus said you can't serve God and money. It just doesn't work. You might think that you don't love money more than God, but where is your money going? Are you using your money in ways that honor Him, in a way that serves His people? Are you being irresponsible with your money and living off credit cards? God blesses us, and we give our tithes and offerings to Him. He uses our money to spread His love to others, and He blesses us so richly when we are generous. It's not easy, I know, but you are brave enough to believe that if you are generous with your money, you won't run out, right? Walk in obedience to God's word, and be generous with your money. Take that brave step today and see how God blesses others and you through it. And then it says, give a little money away today to a church, an organization, a friend, or a group you believe in. I love this for so many reasons. First of all, my Red Cross comment is just because they have so many freaking lawsuits and things that they've gone through because of misrepresentation of where funds are going. So you can look into that yourself, and I'm totally just bullshitting, but I just don't really like them. That's for another time. Anyways, for today's reading, I love this because I was actually just reading something that was talking about, it was a podcast. I was listening to it. And they were talking about finances. And she said, if you had only $5 in your account today, what would you do with it? And they're talking all about like investments prior to this and like all these different things. They were just talking about money, entrepreneurial things, what they were going to do with it, where they were headed that year. And she asked him that question. And he said, I would give it away. And she kind of laughed and said, that was going to be my answer too. And they broke it down because when you have a scarcity mindset, you hold on to that $5 because you don't think that you're ever going to have more than that. You don't know what if I need that? What if I need to buy something with it? What if something comes up unexpected that I can't prepare for? That's life. Shit happens. But are you going to have that scarcity mindset, or are you going to give it away knowing that you are going to get that back tenfold? And so I think about that all the time when I'm getting close to like, I don't know, having less money than I want. I will literally send one of you guys on the team like a drink on me on Starbucks. And that's not because I expect something in return, but it's because I love giving back and spoiling you guys. I just love like making your guys' day, but also because I know the more that I give, both financially, with my time, with my energy, with my love, with my compassion, with my everything, the more that I give to other people, the more that I will receive. And I just know that. So instead of living in that scarcity mindset, having more of an abundance mindset and really believing and fueling that in your everyday life. And you probably would recognize where your thoughts go the second that I told you that $5 story. Like, put in the chats, what did you immediately think? Did you think I need to keep that $5, or what was your answer? What would you do with that $5? I'm seriously asking. Yes. Nat says giving back gets you more. P.S. If you guys want to give back and don't necessarily have like the means, so to speak, our company has an amazing gives back program, and you can donate directly from your check. So as soon as you get paid, you can have $1, $5, $50, however much you want to be donated to that gives back program, and they immediately donate that for you. And it just comes like right off the top of your check. But anywho, I really just wanted to make that point. I think that that was so on cue for today's topic. So I love that. I'm going to stop the recording.